Karol Itauma. Have I got that right?
Yeah, you got that right.
Got
Exactly.
that right. It's pro debut time. Excited?
Very excited. Yeah, initially I wasn't meant to be on until next year. So when I got the call to compete this Saturday, I was excited, over the moon. I took the opportunity with both my hands.
So you're not one of these guys that let themselves get fat in lockdown then?
No. Me and my team still train,
Yeah.
still tick over. Always try to keep me in my weight anyway. So I was ready.
So tell us the Karol Itauma story. I understand you're a former Olympic gold medalist at youth level, 8-time national champion, and your background half Slovakian, half Nigerian. Am I right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I grew up in Slovakia, in a small village of 1,000 people population, so everyone kind of knew everyone. Moved to England when I was 7, and I'm from Chatham, Medway, an area that's full of boxing fans. Found St Mary's, started there, won all my national titles there, from all 8 national titles, Youth Olympic gold there, and now I'm turning over pro with my coach that I first started with.
So how old are you?
I turned 20 last week.
Turned 20 last week. Coming over to the UK at 7 years old, did you speak the language or anything?
Do you know what? That was the hard part, because I couldn't speak English, nothing. I just got chucked straight into a class with like small kids, like nursery kids.
Yeah.
And then it was sort of like, yeah, go do it yourself. But it's like anything in life, the more you do it, the better you get. And I just picked it up.
I'm from the same area as you, right? So
Yeah.
Chatham, Medway, that kind of area. Your early days then, 7 years old, coming over to Kent, Medway, what were those school days like? Kids can be nasty, and you were different, you looked different, you sounded different. How was that?
It was tough at first, because initially we couldn't communicate with each other. It was hard at first, but like it was that long ago now. Like, I can't remember what it felt like, but I do remember it being hard. However, once I learned the language, and I was able to talk to them, I was able to make friends quick, and then we just went from there.
So what sort of fighter are you then, Karol?
I feel like I'm technical and effective. I don't want to waste no shots. In the pro game, me and my coach sat down and we spoke about it, saying, look, you will need to be effective. So that's what you can expect from me, explosive and effective.
Why have you made the decision to go pro? Is it? I'm going to guess here. I'm looking at likes of Dennis McCann, who presumably you'd have come up with, Henry Turner, guys like that. And
Absolutely, yeah.
Is that the reason you've seen them do it?
Do you know what? No, it's not the reason. No, because at the end of the day, everyone's different. I happen to fall in between 2 Olympic cycles, too young for 2020, and then if I'd have to wait till 2024 Paris, and I just felt like, ever since I started boxing, my dream was to be a Commonwealth champion. That was always the end goal. So I felt like it was the right decision for me to turn pro now and make a head start on my journey.
Must have been a difficult decision though, because you've got a gold medal, around you. It says Olympic gold medal. There must be part of you saying, I want to get the senior one, and you can have that kickstart for your career, and you'd have been in good stead to do that.
Of course, yeah. Like, the thing is, I believe that a support system, the people you have around you, is really important. And I'm blessed and lucky enough to have a really good coach, my sponsors, my family and friends around me that have my best interest in me and my well-being. So we all sat down together and we spoke about it, and we came to a decision and we made it.
I'm looking at your T-shirt. Is that made by you?
That is, yeah.
You got a fashion thing going on as well, haven't you? Tell me about that.
So I'm into the real estate, I'm into properties, I'm into fashion, and I feel like as I get higher into my boxing scene, that's how I want to push that as well, and one day have my own full clothing line.
So it's not very often that you get young boxers coming through where their sole focus isn't boxing, but it sounds like you've got a few things going on. How do you balance it all?
Prioritising what comes first. Obviously, I juggle a few things. However, obviously, when I got the call to box this Saturday, straight away clicked in. I feel like I've been in those situations enough times now to understand what what's expected of me in order to perform. So as soon as I get a call, the prioritising stage comes straight in, and prioritising things.
So why Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotions?
I feel like he's got one of the hottest stables coming, like up-and-coming fighters. Like obviously, like you said, Dennis McCann, Sam Nice, they all live around my area. So it's a really exciting times ahead.
Have you sparred anyone of note? Because I'd imagine, you know, with your sort of pedigree, your size, you'll get calls and people will want to spar you. Who have you
Well,
sparred?
me and my younger brother Rico, we've been helping out in Lawrence Okoli's camp.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
Lawrence Okoli's is boxing on the 12th of December, I believe, for a world title.
Yeah, it's just got pulled that fight, but I'm sure I think they're looking for a replacement.
Yeah, so that's what me and him have been helping him out. So I've been in there sparring, giving some good rounds in.
Yeah. So has he given you any sort of advice? Obviously, he's knocking on the door for a world title now. What have you learnt from that? What's he told you?
Well, we haven't really spoken like that.
You've just been hitting each other.
We've just been sparring, yeah.
Good stuff. All right, so Saturday night, big night, pro
Big night,
debut,
absolutely.
BT Sport. Were you born for this moment?
Absolutely, I was born to entertain and born to perform.
What sort of statement are you going to put on?
That I can box, that I can punch, and I don't waste no shot and I can be effective.
Karol, it's been lovely talking to you, and we're really looking forward to your debut.
Perfect, thank you.